Empathy. I'm sorry, empathy from the person. That's why you feel you're not all the way loved because you give so much of yourself,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
right?
So we have
So,
to be balanced because you have to be balanced.
well,
You
well,
cannot give what you have. Like a lot of people make the mistake of pouring out of their cup. You got to pour what's
well,
flowing out of your cup.
well. As earth signs and empathy, we earth signs and empathy people, we pour all the way out until we get frustrated, and then we say
Right.
we don't want to deal with you all the way because I gave all of you and you gave me a shallow of you. So I understand when she
Oh,
said,
yeah.
when she said, I gave you all of me and I got not, you didn't go
Nothing.
with you. You understand what I'm
It
saying?
wasn't reciprocated. It wasn't reciprocated.
And it's never going to be reciprocated because when you give all your love and they drain you and they drain you and they drain you and they drain you, they feel they got all of you. But once you discover self love, they can never
Yeah,
drain you again.
not at all.
That's
That's when you
facts.
know, Nettles. That's on point. That's when you know, right? And I say this with um, that is when you know, right? That you're supposed to. You're
You
supposed
cutting
Breaking
out a
up.
little bit.
You're breaking up.
Am I still breaking up a little bit?
Nope, you
Go
good
ahead.
now.
So let me put this right here. So what I'm saying is, and this is for all the viewers out there, I've learned this the hard way. I was always giving, giving, giving. I don't mind giving. I'm a humanitarian. That's what Aquarians do, right? We want to save the world, right?
Right,
But you
right.
know what? And it's always misconstrued.
Yep. Very
But
true.
the truth is, I've learned that it's okay to give out of your cup, but you got to make sure your cup is overflowing.
Right.
Mm.
You can't take from what you have on the inside. You got to take from what's overflowing. When
Mm-hmm.
you're in abundance, you give and you help. Now, it's okay. Sometimes people say I take the shirt off my back, and we've gotten used to that. And kudos to everyone who's done that. But you'll learn later on that sometimes you will be cold and
Yep.
you won't get a sweater or not even,
Right.
you know what I mean? You're not even a hug. So you have to be mindful of that. That's all I'm saying. Why do
Absolutely.
we get
So
so deep,
on
y'all?
point.
We always
Izzy,
get
with
That's
so
what
how
you
we
deep.
just
is. That's what
said
we
is
do. That's what
so
we do now.
wow.
Hey, that's what we do. And I mean, it
We get
wouldn't be
so
Hear Me
deep.
Out Poetry if it wasn't. You know what I mean? Like
I've learned the hard
Can't
that's
way.
help
exactly what
it.
we're
We
here for.
cannot help it. It's the
I've
nature
learned.
of us.
That's true.
Yeah, hear me out, poetry. Y'all on fire. Snaps out to you,
Yes.
Miss Cheesecake. That was beautiful, beloved.
Yes,
That
ma'am.
was, I
Miss
love that.
Cheesecake, I love those pieces. And
I
from
can't wait to
somebody
hear
who's the
more.
same, and I have to say something real quick because Izzy, it both Miss Cheesecake, you said something, Izzy said something to follow that. Um, I love that about all of us women in this beautiful group because we're very much like that. We're all these rough riders.
Hmm.
We're just like feminine and glamorous as well. You know, like we have that femininity, that glamour, but then we're also like, what?
Hmm.
Like,
We're the type that have like a nice little Smith and Wesson and a little clutch
Absolutely.
right?
with
Hmm.
pearls
Right?
on
And
it.
the vintageness. I feel like we all have these old, like that vintage, because I see that in Izzy
Real.
so much. That
Yeah.
to me, like I just love the late 20s and early 30s. Those are my era. I
Mm.
love Mae West. She's like one of my
Mm.
all-time. Greta Garbo. You know, like there's certain folks that I admire, but that's what I loved about your pieces. That it just brought that. I was just like, oh my goodness, this girl.
Fluffy. It makes us feel fluffy.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Makes
So I
us.
just
It
had to
makes.
give you props on that, and just I love the I mean, just recognizing the women here and how we roll.
Thank
And
Absolutely.
you.
you
That's very
reflected
true.
that through your pieces. You know, the both pieces that you presented. So, mad shout out to you.
And
Mad
that
Yeah,
shout
thank you. Thank you.
that's how we
Snaps
are.
out to you. For real, for
Mhm.
real. Thank you for
Mm-hmm.
that, Cosmic, because she was on point with that, y'all. For real. It brings the fluffiness and the femininity out of us. It doesn't matter if you're like in a hard gear. And what
Hmm.
Nettles said about empathy, my goodness.
Mhm.
Golden words.
Yes.
Shout out to Nettles for that.
Yes.
Nettles, we love you.
I'm gonna tell you as and I know it's femininity and everything, but when on the when you deal and Patchy, Coach Snow, when you deal with children, male or female, you have to sort. Like I can't say to a young kid, and he knows, yo, toughen up.
Nah.
He
No.
might have went through some, but this is the world saying, toughen up, be done. Yo, man, you crying, you with your woman, but you don't make. There's one kid that I got that takes care of his mother. Don't mean that he's soft, like he's a protector. And
right.
men,
You never know. You never know the battle somebody's going through.
Exactly.
Right. So when these kids have empathy more than grown-ups.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand the word, but they understand the action. Right?
Yeah.
You got a 14-year-old kid. If I yell at a teacher and she's a female, he be like, yo, man, don't say that to, Miss Izzy. Don't say that to Miss COSMIK. Don't say that to Miss CHEEZCAKE. Are you stupid?
Oh yeah.
Or they'll do that to each other. So us as men, we have to be so hard. Like my man said to me the other day, he said, yo, man, I feel like crying. I said, it's okay.
Let it out.
Please do.
Right. I'm not going to think you as a weakness. And the world got us stuck like that. So when you pouring out your heart and they tell you to be tough, I don't want to be tough right now. Even peace and blessings to the great Malcolm Jamal Warner. He had a great
and an excellent poet. An excellent poet.
Wonderful.
Phenomenal.
Now you heard his last piece that was said, it's okay for us to be soft-hearted. If I'm not soft-hearted, then I can't tell you I love Kiana.
Exactly.
I can't tell you I love Miss Dr. Poetry. I can't tell you I love Miss CHEEZCAKE. I can't tell you I love Miss COSMIK. My man said to me, yo, I was about to discipline my daughter. I said, don't you dare discipline your daughter, putting your big ass hands on her because you're big. What you do, I'm not saying if you see the discipline, but not right now. Not in that aspect, because she's going to accept that from other people, other men.
As love.
As love.
Yeah,
agree.
shout out to that.
I love Miss CHEEZCAKE.
That's a beautiful, hey,
beautiful.
Shout out to that, y'all.
I get a lot of things for that, Miss CHEEZCAKE.
Shout out to that.
Shout out to
now
Nettles.
we're gonna keep it moving, y'all. We're gonna keep it moving. Now we're going to be bringing the one and only Mr. Coach the Apache. Shout out to Coach, man. He actually, shout out to Coach too. He presented. He sent me something for my birthday too, a piece, man, and I just had to remind you once again. I'm eternally grateful. I'm grateful for that, man. It means so much. It means everything to me that you took time out of yourself, to be able to, create that, and we was able to share that for my birthday as well. So bring it to the stage, Mr. Coach the Apache, the one and only.
Let's go, Mr.
Let's go.
With Sweet Dreams.
Let's go. What up, world?
Coach the Apache, man, with Sweet Dreams, man. I tell ya. Hold on.
Nah, not that one.
Okay. Hold on.
Hey yo, I had a sweet dream about a Nubian queen, and I elevated her. Woke up late for work, had to rush to the elevator. There she was, the queen from my dream. Her smile was a gleam. Had to pitch myself to make sure everything was what it seemed. Look at her soft curls, her pretty face, sexy mascara, rosy blush. Yeah, she made me blush. I reached for a touch, but I caught myself. I know her, but she don't know me. Her essence is milk chocolate. I wanna nestle with her. Strawberries and cream, that was the scent of her. I wanna lay and make the sense with her. I know, you like slow down, you don't really know her. spoke in that same dream. He spoke words of a queen about strength and liberty and bring it together in community. A Nubian soul spoke divinity. I knew right then she is where I wanted to be. Oh wait, hold on. She about to get off the elevator. Hold on, excuse me, miss.
As I get out this elevator, looking into these big brown eyes, I deeply fantasize about this handsome guy. Looking at me, such a chocolate jar, melts in my mouth and maybe in my hands. Deep diving into a truly mental romance. At first glance, only if I had the chance. It's amazing what the mind can do with so many thoughts of what I could do to you. Caught you looking at me a few times. I come off a little shy, but far from the prude. I look back at you.
Hold on, excuse me, miss.
And a beast within me internally screams because I want to say something. But I will. No worries. Until we meet again in the astral room.
Damn, can I at least get your name?
I'm Miss Cheesecake. Rare.
Okay. That was a little surprise too, Miss Cheesecake. Oh,
Yo.
flow.
And can I at least get your name? Yo,
Right?
yo, what? I love the story. Yo, y'all did it. Y'all did it.
Yes.
Shout out to y'all.
Yes.
Yo,
Yeah, man.
yo, if y'all excited how we are, man, we appreciate y'all still sticking
was
around,
amazing.
everybody. Yo,
I'm
that was
serious,
Coast the
man.
Apache and Miss
Yes.
Cheesecake. If y'all didn't know,
Y'all make sure y'all look them
Beautiful.
all up.
yo,
Everybody
oh my
here.
goodness, that's so dope. Coast, I don't. That sounds like a Coast the Apache beat.
Right?
Yeah,
Talk
it
to
is.
us.
It is.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I know I'm right. That sounds like a close to the Apache beat right there.
Yeah,
And
Tell us.
what I
you
what
heard
I
Tell.
that little drill
yeah,
undertone in there,
exactly.
right?
What I appreciate is your creative side shows when you writing your work, right? You a storyteller as well, and I like the way you add your own sense of humor and your own humor and also the way that who you are in your pieces as far as the dialogue, right? And you incorporate that into your instrumentals and your beats and how you break them down too. I think that's really special and it's unique, so
Appreciate that, bro.
as soon as I heard that drop, the drop, and you say, hold up, I was like, oh, that's a ghost beat. It's a ghost beat.
Beautiful.
Very
Yeah.
close.
I love your creativity, brother. I love it. I
I
love it.
appreciate that,
Yeah.
bro.
And I love what you did with that cheesecake too. You glid,
It's
you
cheesecake.
glided, you glided on that. You
Mm-hmm.
glided on it.
Cherry on top.
Yeah, you glided on it. You
Glided
put
on
on.
it.
You were
And it
skating
was
on it. You skated
and
on that joint right there. You
Mm-hmm.
got
It
the
was
skating on it.
beautiful. Shout
it
out
was
to both
fun.
of you.
It was
You
so
know,
much fun
I
and
just
so easy to do. It's so
yeah.
easy to work with. So easy.
Exactly. And we've done this cheesecake. Coast and I have a little something that we created. Coast, sorry. I
No,
just
go ahead.
love your pieces are like it's a story. You're always giving this story, and I just love your style. That's
Thank
He
you.
you.
does.
That is unique to you. Like
He
you always
does.
have that story unfolding, and man, I love your work.
I like when he
Thank
goes,
you. I
wait,
appreciate
hold up. Like when that happens, I'll be like,
that.
I'm eating I'm like, wait, hold on, I'm gonna take out my chips, y'all.
Yeah,
I'll be like,
where's my popcorn? Oh, so
I just
true.
want some chips.
Um,
No,
I'm gonna
but that
say
was really
this.
that was good. That was great.
I'm gonna say
Thank you.
this. Everybody has everybody in this um everybody in the world, y'all listening in the world, have been in an elevator with somebody with just you and them that you may have admired.
Yeah.
And right, and I swear, Coast and Cheesecake just spoke for the world.
Right.
I
Yes,
swear,
Nettles. Yes.
y'all just spoke for the world because them thoughts probably came to my mind before I got married.
Well,
But
you better.
Right.
but I'm in a elevator, preferably in a New York elevator, maybe
Yeah.
Chicago, maybe LA. You like, yo, I got one shot, and she's probably thinking the same thing too. He looks good, smells good, and ooh, that was a fantasy, beautiful
Yes.
fantasy.
Yes.
And he shot a shot, and then she released it back. That was
Yes. And it was
that was fu-
classy.
I know it was fun. I know it was fun making because it was
Yes.
fun listening to.
Yeah.
It was fun listening to that. That was awesome.
And it was
Kudos.
classy. It,
Uh,
it had
Yeah,
class.
I
Click it.
appreciate that, Nettle. I ain't going front though.
The beat was
When
dope
I
too.
first heard Cheesecake verse, I was kind of feeling myself after that verse. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie. Yeah, man.
I would be too. That boy, she did her thing.
I
She
was
did her
Oh
thing
my.
on
definitely
that.
feeling it. But
She
I
did her thing on
appreciate
that.
that though, Nettle.
That was
Yo,
dope though.
awesome. It's
Well,
super,
Now
let's.
super.
you also have what's your next piece? You also have
All right.
a
So
dance story, right?
this next piece, right? I just want to put it out there that it's not finished, but it's almost finished, and I really wanted feedback on it. But this is
Okay.
what I will say. Earlier we talked about the '90s reminiscent that y'all gave us, right?
Mhm.
And one thing we know from the '90s is that people had on their album different sounds. They never stuck to one sound. Like no disrespect to the game today, because I still love new music, but everything sounded the same. Back
Mm-hmm.
then, you
Okay.
had to have a little bit of down south on your album, then you had to go have a little bit of West Coast on your album, and
Right.
they spread it around. So,
Right.
when Dr. Poetry, shout out to you, Dr. Poetry, for introducing me to Floetry, because I didn't, I was,
What?
I wasn't even into music. I was into music listening to it, but in terms of like producing or making music, that's because of Izzy, right?
Oh,
Right,
Izzy kind of
appreciate
right.
was like, "Yo, come on, bro." Matter of fact, she hit me up for a verse and then let me say no. So, long story short,
it. Damn.
long story short, one thing I noticed with poetry, like what we saw tonight, was different emotions being created from everyone, right?
That's what
Yes.
I
Um,
love. Makes
but
me happy.
I don't know if y'all remember, I always used to say, yo, um, poetry can make you dance too. We could play poetry at the club too. So
Facts.
that's what I try to embody on this one.
Ooh, let's
Okay.
go.
A
And
I
I'm
dance
gonna
can't
turn
story.
this
wait.
shit
We
up.
gotta show
Okay.
everybody.
Let's go
We
right
gotta
into
show
it.
everybody. Let's go.
I love the way her body sway. It's like her hips make the beat obey. I'm thinking she the one like a Victor Ray. I met her on the island. She was sipping a colada. I was draped in Prada. Pull up in the Benz, the color of pasta. And my Guyanese gold, looking real proper. If mommy rocking with me, who gon' stop her? I'm a hustler, and shorty the bossy type. I got money, baby, let's catch a flight. Be somewhere in Bermuda drinking wine tonight. Now that the feeling's right, let me lift your spirits and make you feel real light. We was in love like two birds. What collided our two worlds. We don't argue, we take it out on the dance floor. You should see Shorty make that body twirl. Everybody in the party head swirl. Cops try to shut us down, but we kept dancing. After a while, even the police started dancing. The way we set the scene is enchanting. On social media, they gon' be ranting. All the haters gon' be recanting. Saying me and Shorty did the damn thing.
Wee, that. Oh my goodness,
Hey, yo,
y'all.
what?
What
You
are
said that
we
joint
talking
wasn't
Okay.
about?
done. Oh, hey, Go
And
ahead,
that
Daddy.
tribalness over in
I
this.
say that again, Cosmic. The tribal. See what I'm
Yo,
Mm,
saying? I can see the video already. Don't get me
what?
started.
Yo, Cole,
Le-le-le-le.
finish that joint ASAP, man. Cause that joint,
I
I
got
don't
you.
know.
I
As far
got
as feedback, the only feedback I can say is finish it, cause that
exactly.
Finish.
that
I
joint
was
tough.
over
Like,
here.
I
the
love
hook
that.
that caught me off. I was not expecting that, and
I
that's
love
perfect.
that.
The hook,
That's
the
fucking dope.
man, what?
you.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
That's
and if you need for a remix, I'm down for a remix. You heard me?
word,
Word?
I'm
word.
down for the
Oh,
remix.
oh.
all right.
Yeah,
Oh, can
yeah.
we
I'm
do
down.
it?
Yeah.
Because I
I'm
want to
with
go
it
with
too.
Yeah,
Cosmic
I'm down
and
for the
Cheesecake.
remix.
Oh,
We should all
Do the
be
part
in
one. Do the
it.
part one, and if you don't mind, if you don't,
I know,
yeah,
right?
do the part one, and if you don't mind, I'm down for the remix because
I'm with
That's
you.
what's up. That's
I'm
yeah,
what's
with
up.
you. I'm with you. I'm with you on that one.
yeah.
Look at us jump.
Listen,
We
look,
just crashed his party and shit.
look,
Oh, you did.
look,
I already know what outfit I'm
yo,
wearing for
yo,
the video.
yo,
I'm like,
Coles,
You know,
yeah,
don't get me
yo,
started.
yo, Coles. I'll pause my PhD for that one.
Word.
Oh, shout
Let
out
me
to
tell
that. I like
no.
that. I
Listen,
like that. I can see us
I,
all going around like this in the. I already have like the vision for the video.
Right?
Hey,
Mm.
oh,
Yes.
that
I
man,
got a,
that
I got
I
another.
love, I love
Yo,
that.
Tribal. Oh,
I'm
it's
with.
gonna be on Turtle Island.
Yeah.
Turtle
Turtle
Oh,
Island.
Island
Mm.
Club, like but like we all like in a.
Mm,
Oh, I already have it.
Oh, y'all
Def.
trying to get me to work?
We
Y'all
got
putting
work
me
to
to
do.
work?
yeah.
We got
Yeah.
work to do.
We got work to
Yeah.
do.
Listen, that was so in depth. I forgot you said I ain't finished it.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's what I said.
So the only part that I have to finish now is for some reason I blacked out when I said we don't argue, we take it out on the dance floor. For some reason the word floor is blacked out and I gotta figure out why.
Okay.
No, that's
We
it.
gotta start dancing. The hello, hello,
Yeah.
hello, hey. We gotta
That
create a hello,
that ends
hello,
it.
hello,
That
hey.
ends it. Because you
Yeah.
can't after you say we start arguing, you on the dance floor, you can't come back after
No,
that.
Nah.
That's an exclamation
And then they
point.
go straight into the hella, hella, hella. You just start.
Yeah.
You on the dance?
Mhm.
Yo, what?
No, but
Yo,
but the
I already know
actual
what ad
the
lib I'm throwing
actual
in there. I'm
word
throwing the ad lib.
floor, I don't know why the word floor ain't come out, but Izzy, the part where I go, police try to shut us down. No, I said the
Boop,
cops try
boop,
to
boop.
shut us down, but after a while, I forgot
they
what I
started
said.
dancing too. You said they
You're
We
started
right.
start
dancing
dancing to
too.
the
We need
joint. That's Izzy. This is
we
like,
need that in
what?
the video. We need that in the video,
I
Izzy.
was excited. I was
Hey
excited.
yo, man, big
And
shout
I'm
out.
gonna go in there and I'm gonna do an ad lib and I'm gonna be like, hello, 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 hey. Look how
You know,
beautiful.
that's to me. That's
Hello.
another reflection. That's cold style. That's cold style right there. That's you know, it's unique. I like. I like the story you was telling. I really I like the chorus. The coro is
¿Verdad que el
that's
coro
It's
está bien brutal?
butters.
I want to be on the remix.
I
Word.
got you.
I will have
I
something
got
prepared whenever you ready because it's in my
you. All
head
right.
already. So
Yeah.
Can I
All
get
right. That's
in?
what's up.
I got
yeah,
Excited about that.
500.
yeah.
That's how I'm
Hey.
gonna start it.
Hey,
5 minutes, y'all.
for real.
5 minutes, okay?
Big shout
I ain't
out to
saying no
you.
$5 bag. I said five
Big
minutes.
shout out to you, bro. Now, um,
I got one more.
I'm gonna yeah, I'm sorry. We're gonna keep it moving, y'all. This is hey
Facts.
y'all, season 3, episode
It's
1. Everybody viewing. We we've
we
we
came
getting
in
busy. We getting busy today, right? So
busy.
thank y'all again. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for staying with us for 3 seasons and beyond, before and beyond. You know, so we appreciate y'all, you know, and we
All of
just
y'all.
look at all this talent in this room. Look at all these minds. It's such a blessing to be here, right? So we moving on. We moving on to the lovely Dr. Poetry. We got some
Yeah.
work. We got some heat.
Yeah.
Everybody could take the heat warmers off your seats. Everybody take your heat warmers off your bosom pads. And
It's about to get hot in her.
it's about to get hot.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fuego.
So
Really? It's gonna get hot,
mhm.
hot. No, you
All
stop.
right.
Let's
Yeah.
get it. Let's
Listen,
get it.
yeah. I was inspired by Aretha Franklin with this one. This message right here that you're gonna hear is in Spanish,
Put
right?
your mic.
But it's written
Check one.
No,
Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Nothing.
Mic check
Nah,
one, two,
nah.
one,
Now
two.
we can't hear you at
yeah,
all. Before you
nah,
was just breaking up. You can throw that back on.
yeah. Go ahead and just readjust
Man,
it.
but listen,
Can you hear me?
Yes.
yeah,
All
boom.
right. This piece right here was inspired by Aretha Franklin.
Okay.
It was inspired by me listening to Aretha Franklin. There was a song that she sang, and she talks about, she says a little prayer for him.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mhm.
say a little prayer for you,
My
right?
song.
Love that. But
She's
it was something similar. It is. It's because we got to pray for them, you know?
Absolutely.
And I started realizing that when I get up in the morning, when I brush my hair, while I brush my hair, when I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer. And I'm saying it. And it was genuine. And so when I started writing this, I said, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna go in with whatever I feel. And I did it. And I love it. And I hope you love it too. So this, without further ado, I present while I brush my hair.
yes.
Okay.
Let's
Let's go,
go.
y'all.
And trust me, even if you don't understand Spanish, I trust that the visuals will help you understand.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Here we
go.
go, yeah.
Let's
El momento en que despierto, antes de maquillarme, una oración te hago para ti, mi amor. Mientras peino mi largo cabello y pienso en qué vestido ponerme, le pido a Dios otra oración que te cuida y protege mi corazón. Tú estarás en mi corazón, te amaré por siempre y siempre. Nunca me separé de ti, mi amor, y como te amo yo, nadie te amará como yo, bebé. Juntos eternamente, no me sigas la corriente, poner fin al dolor para ti y tu mente. Juntos eternamente, no me sigas la corriente, poner fin al dolor para ti y tu mente. Amor, qué difícil sería para mí, traería tristeza si te separas de mí. No te olvides del principio, ponerle fin a lo que no sirve en tu mente. Eso sí que duele verte así. Es como vivir sin ti, así debe ser vivir sin ti. Traería dolor para mí. Juntos eternamente, no me sigas la corriente, ponle el fin al dolor para ti y tu mente. Juntos eternamente, no me sigas la corriente, ponle el fin al dolor para ti y tu mente. El momento en que despierto, antes de maquillarme, una oración te hago para ti, mi amor. Mientras peino mi largo cabello y pienso en qué vestido ponerme, le pido a Dios otra oración que te cuida y protege mi corazón. Mientras tengo mi largo cabello y pienso en qué vestido ponerme, no me sigas la corriente, poner fin al dolor para ti y tu mente, hay amor. Ponle fin al dolor para ti y tu mente, ay amor, qué difícil sería para mí. Traería tristeza si te separas de mí. Juntos eternamente, no me sigas la corriente, ponle el fin al dolor para ti y tu mente, ay amor, qué difícil sería para mí.
Wow.
That was messy.
Wow.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Wow.
Snaps out for that.
Snaps for
Snaps
real.
I
out for
was
that,
trying to
guys.
get.
Snaps out.
I
Snaps
was in
out.
my own
Snaps.
little. I was in my own little
Yes.
world, y'all.
Yeah,
Thank
I was vibing. I ain't gonna lie, I was Puerto Rican just now. I ain't gonna lie.
you. I was
What in
in
the
there.
bonkers, yo? That joint
Nettles.
crazy.
hmm It was a vibe, man.
I
I
love it.
So,
appreciate you, y'all.
so
I really
was
do.
that?
Love
I'm
that.
gonna take a wild guess. Was you think about your me or more your love while you was brushing your hair?
Yeah, well, I'm saying a prayer for him and for me because in order for
Mm.
me and to get things out of the mind, sometimes our mind is our worst enemy, and
It is.
so you
That's all
your
the time.
the thoughts are in the right place and don't think wrong. Everything's gonna be okay. That's just that's what I'm saying,
Right.
and we all go through that. Even with our relatives, we go through that all the time. Like, don't be so
Yeah.
get out of your head. Like, we got this. And um, I love that. I just love, I'm going away. I'm trying to be as honest as possible when I write, because sometimes we tend to be like, I don't want to say that because then that sounds like that. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna say it. I'm
I'm gonna
really
tell.
not.
I'm gonna tell you this, Doctor Poetry. Um, we when you said keyword, we tend to be our own worst enemy.
Mm.
Like, so we are our own worst enemy. Even if you want to do better, and then you look outside yourself and read upon things, we are our own worst enemy.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
are so.
We get in our own way.
I,
Yeah.
wa-
That's right. That's right.
there's two newses that I like to watch. I like sometimes I watch Atlanta news and New York news, right? Because it is so close. I'm from New York, and then I'm close to Atlanta. And then
I'm
Key
in
says,
Atlanta, by the way.
"See, so Key says there's so much things going on." I said, but I'm like, stay out your head. I'm just watching Atlanta to see what's going on because
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know Augusta news, but I hear Augusta news, and I'm here. But there's crime all over, and we be
Yeah.
so much in our head that we like, I'm not going there. But the same thing that's going there is going there. It's the same action.
Yeah.
So when you say, like, if your here's your security, something's going to be your security blanket to get out your own way, right? Something got to be whether you
So
trust in yourself.
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna ask. So that was the analogy. So the brushing the hair was the analogy of you clearing your mind.
While I brush my hair, she was saying while she brushes her hair in the morning,
I'm
she's
praying for
praying.
you.
She's
It may
praying.
look like.
And during that morning
Right.
routine, she's saying a prayer. She's
I'm a,
adding
I'm gonna
that
be.
prayer in that morning routine, and
I'm
not only praying
gonna.
for praying for praying, but for both, and also um praying for to get to get the negativity out of the mind.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Can you
and
guys hear
and
me?
yes,
Yep.
Yes.
and not
Can
to
you
Yeah,
guys hear
ride,
me?
yes, and
yeah.
not
Let
to
me
ride that
let me. I
wave
hate
of negativity.
what. Right. Well, what I'm saying is actually is that everyone just sees me while just brushing my hair. It could be looked upon as being negative. Mirrors are
hmm
considered that we're vain, right? Makeup
Mm-hmm.
means that we're hiding. But in reality is while I apply my makeup, I'm praying for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
While I'm brushing
Originally.
my hair, I'm praying for you. While I
Mm.
put on my lipstick, I'm praying for you. And I'm
Mm.
praying for us. And I'm praying for me so that I could have the patience and the serenity to understand certain things that I may not understand. That
Mm.
I'm allowed the serenity so that I can accept things that I want to accept because we participate, right?
Mm.
We have to acknowledge that we're participating in all the things that we may not understand because
Mm-hmm.
we're choosing not to not so much not to identify, but sometimes we get caught up and we
Yeah.
have to make space for that. How deep is your love? How deep is your love?
That's
Right?
right.
Hey,
That's what
Mm-hmm.
I'm
see,
saying. How deep is your love? Like, where is it going? So
Right.
people see a brush or they see you putting your makeup, crumping
Right.
your hair, but they see that, but they don't know what I'm doing while I'm doing that. You
Yeah.
don't know it
Yeah.
while I'm crunching this curl. I'm saying, boy, I wish you understood how much I
Spiritual.
love you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And if you would just get out of your head, everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That
Cheesecake.
type of thing.
That's
Cheesecake. What did you get from that right there? Cheesecake.
Um, Without knowing 100% Spanish, I definitely got exactly what
Yeah.
both of y'all just described. Um,
Hmm.
I felt like, first of all, I gotta say it was the hair for me. The switch up of the transitions of hair. You with short hair looks good, okay?
right.
Um,
I was thinking the same thing.
the look was everything, but I definitely got that just energetically that there was a situation to where she was just in a space of like clearing her mind, but also praying, praying for self, praying for love, praying for peace, and
Right,
just kind of like getting back to, that clear slate.
Yeah.
Right.
right.
It was
It
so
was like a
smooth.
reinventation of self
Yeah, it was
in
smooth.
that
It was
moment.
organic. It was organic. It was smooth.
Hmm.
I really love that. Cosmic. What was your take on that?
The same. I understood some words because even though I used to speak Spanish when I was little, so and there's some things I'm like I can understand more than I can speak. So there was just that. I was observing alchemy, spiritual alchemy of a
Ooh.
morning routine is
Mm,
basically what it boils down to.
Shout out to that.
Each
yeah. Shout out
morning, having that spiritual, you could call it ritual ceremony, but I refer to it as alchemy and each and every process. And how clever is, I mean, that's just beautiful.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
I love that's because it's interesting. There's something I used to do, and you're inspiring me, Izzy, to get back to it with this piece. Is that I
Oh,
used to do that because my ex fiance from years ago, when I was he was somebody who brought me into myself and said, "Stop giving a. Who cares what people think? You got to utilize your gifts and abilities because you're meant to help people.
right.
Stop."
Right.
You know,
That's right.
so one of the things I used to do is I would in the morning it would be more like I do my mascara, like let me see and I do these affirmations. Let me speak, nothing but
Mhm.
positivity, like stuff like that. So it's similar, but
Right.
absolutely
It
clever.
brought you to that. It
And
brought you to that feeling. It brought you to
yeah,
that
absolutely,
remembrance.
it totally brought me
That's
back
dope.
to that because I'm
And
like,
that's
that's
that's the beauty of poetry, y'all. Like,
mm-hmm.
shout out to you, Izzy. That was a beautiful piece right there. Like,
Thank
um,
you.
you know, before we get up out of here, y'all.
Wait, but
Uh,
wait. No, no, no. Wait. I know we leaving, but I cannot leave without playing one more thing,
yeah,
and then
let's
we out of
go.
here
But
for
hold
real.
on,
That's
before
right.
before y'all go to that, let me say real quick that the reason why I said I was Puerto Rican during that time was because I may not have understood the language, but I understood the melody,
Mm-hmm.
Word. It was
and I
Oh,
smooth.
became one with it. Right.
Yes, I agree.
oh,
Very
I agree.
powerful.
I
Very
thank
agree.
powerful.
you. There's a
It
part
was.
in there that when I say, mientras me peino mi largo cabello y pienso en ti, and I start going in, I start, verite, like I felt like, le pido a Dios sola, and I was like, I asked God to, like, and I started, I
Mm,
felt it, then I kept on going in, and I was like, what am I doing? But I kept on going
You
because
felt it.
I was kind of like, freestyling in that part when I'm like la 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 la, and I was I was
mhm,
doing all that. I was feeling like,
I love that.
please God, listen to what I'm saying. This is how I'm gonna talk to you today. I
Mm-hmm.
guess this is the beat we're using to talk to God right now.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And I really felt that. I really felt that. So I
Now
appreciate y'all for
Wow.
that.
don't we do that? Don't we dance to the rhythm of the beat? The first thing when we get up and we wake up and we say thank you God and we go into that mirror to wash our face and brush our teeth. Don't we dance to the rhythm of God? And
Yeah.
we wake up with
We
our
sure
two
do.
surprises as our eyes and we say thank you God you gave me another chance to do this
That's
again.
right. That's right.
That
I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's it. That's it
Because
right there.
no matter how many times people have quote unquote near death experiences, they still can't get the experience of what's going on to the next
Mhm.
venture. So
part.
Absolutely.
when you say and you praising your love for let me wake up to my mere more, we wake up to our mere more, whether it be ourselves or somebody outside of ourselves that relate to like my mere more is myself and then my wife's my mere more and we get to do this again, right?
I
Whoever's your
love that.
meal
Yeah.
more, or your kids is your me more, your love.
Yeah.
It's just
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love
whatever.
that
It's
breakdown.
universal. It's
Yeah, I
Whatever.
love that
universal.
break. See?
That's right. Whatever.
Now,
Your dog's your me more.
yeah,
Right.
Whatever
Absolutely.
makes you happy at that moment until it modifies it to something that's your me more.
yeah,
It's just happiness.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
I
so you
love
say
that.
you got
Thank
one
you.
more. So you say you got one more piece, right? Thank you
Yes,
guys
we
all.
do.
Thank y'all for sharing y'all. Thank y'all, by the way. Thank y'all for just y'all
Let's
presence
get
this
it.
evening too, for real, y'all. Like
I'm gonna
it's not the
play
same without
this.
the family in the building, for real,
Absolutely.
y'all. And so we got one more piece, right? And
We do. I got one more piece and then we out of here, y'all,
what
because
we got? What we got?
we really went we went strong today. A lot stronger than
Big.
we usually do. But we
Yeah.
got this. And I know everybody's been having fun. Y'all look like everybody looks so bright, by the way. Everybody looks good. I'm telling y'all. We needed that
Yep.
little hiatus.
Hey,
We
the
good
Mhm.
now.
It's not a
family
hiatus.
reunion.
This is
Family reunion.
medicine.
It's not a
Absolutely.
hiatus. It's a little.
Medicine.
Absolutely.
It's not a
It
hiatus.
was a
It's just some
vacation.
time
We were on
away.
holiday.
Yeah,
We
it's
were
just
on
some
Holiday.
time
holiday.
away. We just
Everybody
yeah.
just say, I
Holiday.
can't hear. I've got to know. Okay, let me stop. All right, y'all.
What we
Here we
got?
go,
What we
yeah.
got?
We got this right here. I love it.
As a young Boricua girl, where once I was naive, where bravery flourished into silent pain, my kindness drowned in disdain, cause empathy falters and trust be brittle, yeah brittle. While loyalty is broken, anger hides behind the poetic tears, poetic traumas, poetic tumors that grow real hard. Like karma, is the world really spinning at a mechanical pace? Cause shallow smiles in my face with counterfeit grace. A sister, a brother from another mother turns stranger. Dad turns into an apparition. A ghost, too many connections abandoned through the devil's tumor of distrust for the host. Or is it a hoax? Any words? Yeah, those words, once sacred, now vaccines are forgery. Forgery now forged in fire. Cause the truth is distorted by grimy wires glazing the liars. And hatred, where love should've, could've, but never will it bloom. Cause there's evil in many in the world where nobody cares. But to make room for death wishes to cast in poisonous ruins. And it's too soon. And what is this even all about? The malignancy of doubt? A seed of suspicion without vivid illustration, while it sleeps in my brain and I'm supposed to do the sign of the cross of superstition. There was once trust, thriving, but now withered and blight. What remains festers in a wound that attempts to dim my light. And it grows unchecked, taking up space. And it has the nerve to leave unwelcome visions in a hollow trace. But those words were once golden, and now they curdle in false evidence, appearing real. Fear. Cause every promise is tainted, and every sworn word poisonous, malignant, clearly insincere. But my love is shackled tight, cause benign love recoils. Love recoils as it gradually climbs. Can't fracture trust heal with time? Malignancy lacks empathy while it decays, yet hope persists. Is breath still out there? Beneath the metastatic panic? I'm not ruined. Dickinson said hope is a thing with feathers, and hope may lie, and I will reignite, piecing my softness together where now boldness bravery defies. Cause even embers can reignite and pierce any void with God within me with healing light. And so I say goodbye to an unwelcome guest at a feast, silent at first, consuming without notice as it expands its presence until the table bends under its weight. Cause it could have been benign and it could have been malignant with stagnant vibes. I killed the beast as it feasts on what was meant to nourish, turning my abundance into decay, stealing my vitality. I multiplied my power that thrives and recites the sacred poetry, praying for permanent peace in this tumor we call life. In this tumor we call life.
In this tumor we call life. That's real shit. The ego-driven will could lead you up that ladder of success, excitement, thrills, frills, then instant regret. Don't get pushed out into the deep end where your morals are too heavy, now too easy to descend. What I heard, shut your ass up. Don't talk back, change your face. Matter of fact, go outside and pick me a switch. Shit better not break either. Only thing breaking is bad habits, false doctrines, rebellious natures, false prophets. A poor kid with no option but to be taught to think for himself, to search for the keys to wisdom of life, becoming the locksmith. Face to face with my reflection through portals, not even they give a damn who I am. that image could be quickly shattered. Broken fragments depicting joy, pain, and laughter. Discerning a good heart from an enemy's banter. Allowing wicked chatter to become white noise. If you're on my side and we're in combat, we're young at war, signed death contracts, and we can't move, we have to be still for days. Discipline keeps everyone alive, but it's out of your control. One false move, they send a flag to your home. Now, in this moment, are you more worried about the fact that everyone could die, or having faith that everyone has the discipline to do their job and keep everyone alive?
A tumor called life.
Though I've seen limb after limb, thanking God I returned with my aura renewed, undimmed, knowing now peace was fleeing, frail and brief with war's dark beast, who knows nothing about relief.
It's a tumor called life.
I'm Death Poetry.
It's a tumor called life.
Dr. Poetry.
It's a tumor called life.
It's a
Fire.
tumor called
Called
life.
life. It's a
It's a
Fire.
tumor
tumor
called
called
life.
life.
Yeah, y'all went in on that. Okay,
Fire.
That was dope.
Oh,
I,
wow.
very deep.
when I went in, I said, I killed the beast.
That's my favorite part.
I was like, I will not die. You know what I mean? I'm bringing back my vitality. What are y'all talking about? I ain't going nowhere. I'm
I,
like, oh,
I'm gonna
I'm
say
so loud.
this.
Our neighbors are gonna be like, what the hell's wrong with that lady?
One word. One word I will never forget is benign.
Benign.
Because my daughter had a tumor on her kidney the size of a plum.
I was gonna say lemon.
Something, yeah, something, and
Lemon.
we
I mean,
was
why am I acting like I know? Sorry.
no right, but something I say
It was a
some
lemon.
sort, but it was a plum. But but let's say you say lemon, orange apples, whatever. But it was a fruit, right? And benign. They said, well, let's see. So you might have a cancerous tumor, but let's hope it's benign. And that's one word I will never forget is non-tumorous, non-cancerous. So when she said, "My life is benign," and things, let's get rid of the tumors, I know exactly where she was going. It's a metaphor for not having a cancer in your life of evil spirits or evil thoughts or evil people, whatever you calling it. And
You
then
re-
when
That's deep.
you
and
reclaim
then
the reins of your peace. You reclaiming the reins of your own peace. Like
and
we all have malignancy. We all have benign,
Yes.
right
but we resonate where we want to resonate. You choose
now,
your higher self or your lower self. Lower
now
self. Lawyer too. Lawyer. See, somebody gonna be a lawyer
Mhm.
soon. But
but
yeah.
But then I wanna how you spilled into that how Death spilled into what you were saying because he wouldn't let the benign he would let everything that he went through war, whether with himself or the actual war, actual um this thing we call U.S. reserves, the Navy, the Army, you know, he wanted to get past that tumorous cancer of the thoughts of how they treat people. You don't know unless you know, unless you step into the mud. And then he wanted out to come out there benign,
Right.
non-cancerous with his thoughts, even though he went through some things that we all have a testimony and we all have our life is written that we got to
Yeah,
go through his assignments and stuff. But he came out there with a benign tumor.
that's right.
Mass.
That's what I love how you put that together.
Thank
No
you.
matter where you
And
go, there you go. There you are with being benign.
and
Hopefully.
Shout out to
and
that,
if I'm
Nettles.
a
Thank you.
piggyback off of that a little bit too, like um, where death was like one wrong move and they setting a flag to your home.
Yeah.
Like I know what you was talking about. That's deep. So
Yeah.
I definitely love that track and everything it meant. And I want to, since you said that line, I want to take that. And I'm glad y'all was on the track together because I want to take time out real quick to say thank you, Izzy, because being an officer is not easy.
No,
You damned if you do, you damned if you don't. A lot of
Right.
times, but you doing it because you actually love the community in Puerto Rico. And shout out to Def, man. I think
Thank
a
you.
lot of times veterans get forgetting. You welcome, Izzy. A lot of times veterans forgot get forgetting, but there is certain luxuries and freedoms we enjoy every day in America because brothers like you said, I'm gonna go fight for that.
Yep.
Right.
Mm.
So
Right.
appreciate you.
Right.
I
And
respect that.
I
Thank
want
you.
to say something real quick, Izzy, and Coast, because Coast is in Atlanta, and I don't know if you guys heard it. It's a big deal because this brother, he's in CDC, and he risked his life, put his life on the line. He wasn't even an officer a year, and it hurt me because I'm a parent that he wanted to do something to serve his community, serve his country, or well, and he spoke highly. You know what I'm talking about, right, Coles?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I know. But they shot up the CDC building, right?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and he did the only thing he was doing his job to protect and serve and
Mm-hmm.
everything. And I give commends to you, like you said, Izzy, because they don't understand the life in danger. Somebody felt like, oh, the coronavirus, I got sick. Let me go shoot up the CDC police. And
Mm-hmm.
this man not only had two kids, but he had one on the way.
Wow.
Mm.
So
Wow.
to protect and serve, whether you in on any battlefield or being in any leadership role, is scary. But only the brave can do it, and only God select. This is not. This is chosen for you. God select you to do this. So
Yeah.
thank God. God.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
right. And that's a great way to
Thank
put it.
you.
That's a great way to put it. And also even today in the present, to be able to um, for all of us to be able to express our experiences, right, and put it down to where people can not live through it, right? But walk with you and relate to it, because like
Mm-hmm.
I don't want anybody stuck in anything that I ever write and live by that, right? So
Right.
I'm very
Right.
Right.
careful with what I
Right.
write. And something I used to do when I was younger, which I had to reflect and really change the content of what I was writing because I didn't want anyone living and then stuck in a in a time that I may have been in because it's so relatable,
That was
right?
a
So
season. That was actually
yeah,
a
it was a
season, not a
season,
way of
right? So
life.
so
Hmm.
it's
Yeah.
really dope and it's beautiful. Like the
Shout
the
out to y'all for
the
this
opportunities
insight.
that we have to be able to cheesecake with with your experiences in life and love being a mother,
Mm-hmm.
um your wisdom,
And a
Nettles as
mental health
well,
advocate, yeah.
mental
And
health
Nettles,
coach,
teacher,
cosmic,
Yes. Yes.
cosmic,
big
man,
shout out to y'all,
spiritual
yo.
guidance. I
For
love
real.
it. It's
For
so
real.
diverse, and that's what I love about that. I love all the you guys
Thank
have
you,
been
Nettles.
so insightful, all of you.
Mhm.
Deaf Poetry, Miss Cheesecake, Cosmic, Coast, Nettles.
Yeah.
And in a lot of ways, whether you want to say it or not, you guys are all teachers,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
all of you. So we all have to be mindful sometimes of how we, because we have a responsibility because the young ones are listening, believe it or not. Even though when I post up on YouTube, I'll be like, this is not for children because I
Mm-hmm.
just
Yeah.
never know. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
still, someone, you know how they're going to listen anyway. They manage. And so it's a good thing that we having this conversation. This
Yeah.
has been a hell of episode one. Season 3 has just started, y'all. And look at all of this. And we haven't even we were on
Yeah.
we didn't even get to play Granny, and Granny's coming next.
Shout
I'm
out to
definitely
Granny.
going, yeah, season 2.
Let's get it.
I mean, episode 2,
Episode
we are
2,
definitely
y'all.
coming back with a lot more. And Chaotic Poet. Shout out to Mr. Chaotic the Poet. He will
Mm-hmm.
be coming through um very soon.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to all of y'all.
Yes.
Let's get it. Let's get
Now,
it.
big shout out to the Alliance Network. Big shout out to the
Absolutely.
Alliance
Yes.
Network. Big shout out to Elevated Bliss. To the
Free talks,
Good Yawning. If you guys haven't caught that, shout out to Bree Talks, Zodiacs, and she also has um,
unveil. She has
Unveiled and
unveil.
Echoes of the Innocence, right? So we have a lot
Yes.
we're working
A
on over
lot of
here at the Alliance Network, everyone. Big shout out to Izzy, Dr. Poetry. Big shout out
content.
to Miss
Trip
Cheesecake,
to
Cosmic
say
Oracle, Coach Apache, Nettles Owens, Mr. Chili Chill, DJ Chili
Earth
Chill, and the whole
House.
Birdhouse
Oh,
family.
Yes.
very nice.
Yeah.
If you guys want to catch us, we have something,
I
and
like that
we have
cosmic.
something every day for the week, y'all. We have
Ooh,
Poetic
ooh,
Clinic on Mondays. We'll
ooh,
be starting
ooh.
back up with season 2 in September. DJ Chili Phil also starting up with season 2. You can find him on Tuesdays. Wednesdays we have What in the Borinquen is going on.
Yes,
Thursdays,
not what
Nice.
in the
Floetic
bonkers.
We're
Justice.
in the bonkers,
Fridays,
Tariq.
Y'all.
Yes,
Fridays, check this
Fridays.
out,
Don't
y'all.
forget the
Fridays
movies.
we got Poetic Cinema, and
Yes, coming
Floetic.
soon.
We still have Floetic videos, Floetic
Hmm.
video box, and Saturdays Hear Me Out Poetry. Not to mention
So
Sundays, y'all. This is every day of the week now. Everybody watching Sundays. We got Mind in My Heart with Dr. Poetry. And stay
let's
tuned for a
go.
lot more shows. You can catch us at 787-401-9665. If you guys want to be on the show, want to share art, poetry, please reach
That's
out,
right.
leave a voicemail. We'll get right back to you. You can catch us at www.hearmeoutpoetry.com and email us at hearmeoutpoetry7@gmail.com as well.
Absolutely.
Everybody's easy to find now. If you look up Dr. Poetry, Deaf Poetry, Miss Cheesecake, Nettles Owens, Coast the Apache, Cosmic Oracle, you will find them.
Granny
Please,
Wowzers.
everybody. Granny
More better
Granny
Bosses, shout
chiz.
out to
Wise.
everybody. Uh,
Everybody. We are
so big
family
shout
out
out to
here.
the whole Hear Me Out
Yes.
Poetry family. And we're excited. Thank you guys for joining us. We got a lot more in the stores for y'all. Also check out Badge of Pearls, HTTPS,
Thank you.
HTTP colon // Badge of Pearls.com. All right. So make sure y'all check that out. It's very important y'all type it in like that. You heard? So we got
Absolutely.
so
And
much
check
in
out
store.
Cosmic Store and check out Miss Cheesecake who's on Spotify. Make sure y'all keep checking on Coasty Apache and Nettle Owens. I feel like I'm repeating, but I just want everybody to know that everybody here is a powerhouse.
Let's
So
go.
y'all make sure y'all check in with each and every one of us. And
Year round.
don't forget, we still have that merch. We're working on stuff. It's coming soon. Hello, Fashion Week is coming. Hello, the fall. We got clothes coming through, right? I can't wait, y'all. Are we ready, y'all? We ready to say sayonara to our listeners? Thank y'all, listeners. Thank y'all, viewers. Thank you all for checking in. We see y'all. To all of the thousands of viewers out there, we appreciate. I've seen the numbers and I've seen you. Shout out to Puerto Rico because Puerto Rico's watching.
Oh,
Hey
Okay.
now.
¿Qué tú
Hola.
haces despierta
Baby
todavía a esta
girl.
hora? What are you doing still up at this time? I'm watching you.
Mhm.
And shout out to Canada, even the
Yes.
Philippines. We got
Yes.
Okay.
viewers from the
Mm-hmm.
Philippines, y'all, from Canada, Puerto Rico, and the United States is definitely in the house. So shout out
Yes.
to all of y'all who are watching. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And don't
And
forget,
yeah,
we are here. We're not going anywhere. This is season 3. We're only getting better, y'all. I
we'll see
love
y'all
it.
next Saturday.
See y'all next Saturday. Shout out, y'all. Love y'all.
love.
Yay.
Badge of Pearls was created with the wisdom from time and experience. Like a pearl, takes years to form. It comes from the constant effort and time an oyster puts into changing something painful into a beautiful and bearable outcome. My wisdom comes from time and effort, invested in learning from mistakes and turning them into something positive. Pearls teach us to use unavoidable pain to gain insight and create beauty. I'm Dr. Poetry.
When the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planets and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Harmony and understanding, sympathy and trust abounding. No more falsehoods and provisions. Golden living dreams of visions. Mystic crystal revelation in the mind's true liberation. That is the age of Aquarius.
Agua fluye, amor nos une.
I'm Dr. Poetry.
Luz intensa, esperanza.
Welcome to the age of Aquarius, where not only water flows, but most of all knowledge flows. We have no other option but to grow, The mind expands, love unites us, and our desire to challenge those ancient lies willingly grows. New ideas shine brightly, and it doesn't always look pretty. But hope is reborn, firm and extensive. All social constructs and false narratives are elegantly torn, diligently in this era of change and freedom. Change and freedom.
The age of Aquarius.
I'm Dr. Poetry.
Feels like my conscience is free. Like knowledge just flows like a current.
Poesía. Poetry. Greek meaning poesía. I create, yo creo, conveying love, at times some anger, lyrical yet magical methods of manifestations. I love it. A way of remembering, holding on to memory, preservation is called poetry. Predating literacy in many languages, 9 elements of poetry, alliteration, assonance, consonance, figurative language, poetry. I love the imagery. Rhyme with me, feeling the rhythm, sometimes bongos, but today cover me. I'm going in with drums and violins. I'm Dr. Poetry. I dance while I write a stanza, choosing wisely my tone, bailando el son, escuchando la clave. Poetry, feeling the recentering rapidly to the movement of my pen as I express my thoughts through poem. One may refer to poetry, but was Latin really derived from the Romans? Negative, it's from the Phoenicians. Latin realmente no derivó de los romanos. After all, aren't we all hermanas y hermanos? Honors to all languages as we keep creating. We may all be speaking, but are we really communicating? I see you over there playing investigator all in my hair. Pero yo no me ha muerto para que me estén velando. Entiendo lo que estoy falando, mi filia. Fica con calma, nene. No fica así, no. No fica con rabia, no. No one is shaming you for speaking different languages that connect us all. There's always truth in the lie, and I choose to rely on my frequency. But for me, it's the ability to express my thoughts in several languages. After all, the point of it all is to connect and not disconnect. Protection for the connection. Embrace my affection. In poética dieri, soy doctora poesía, soy la doctora poesial. ¿Qué aconteció como lengua latina? Ella es extinta. What happened to the Latin language? Is it extinct? Is it dead? Está muerto. Que un mergulano inició de latín. ¿El donde veo? ¿De dónde vino? Phoenician derived, said the Romanos. So they added CIC to create a romantic language of French, Romanian, Spanish, and Portuguese. There's always truth in a lie, and I choose to rely on my frequencies to embrace all dialects, accents that beautifully remind us of our diversified ancestry. Poesía sounds like a lot, right? I love it. Speaking Latin, Portuguese, and Spanish, but where did it come from? Phoenician. No one is shaming you for speaking different languages. Ninguém tá falando mentira, meu filho. Fica com calma, neném. Da mão não fica assim, não. There's always truth in the lie, and I choose to rely on my frequency. Frequency. Ninguém me está aborgando você por falar diferente. A linguagem que nos conecta a todos. Yo amo poesía con toda mi alma. Poesía. Feel free to hate on me. I'm Dr. Poetry, and I love poetry.